Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a balanced small girl we have for sale. This is Miss Pink of Harmony and Ethan's litter. She was born February 19th, so she's just graduating Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, right around the corner here. So we know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is almost perfectly balanced. It's 6'6", 7. 6 being that she's slightly dependent. She's a puppy that loves me, loves to be held, loves to be around people. She's not a puppy though that's super needy and clingy. She's very balanced. We would call that content. She's content to be with you or not to be with you. She is a 6 out of 10 on activity, which means she's nearly perfectly middle of the road with her activity. She is not hyper, she is not high energy, but she's also not at the same time, she's not energetic and playful. She's right there, just slightly outgoing. And then she's a 7 out of 10 on confidence. This litter, one of the weaknesses of English Goldens is that they can be shy and timid. This litter is actually pretty confident, and she's a 7 out of 10. She is not super outgoing, or she's not super confident, but she's not shy or timid, and she's doing exceptionally well. She is a small girl. The mom is small. The smallest a female gets is about 45 pounds. Her mom is 50 pounds. The dad, the smallest they get is 65 pounds. He's 70 pounds. So they're definitely smaller than average, and we think she's only going to get around 50 pounds like her mom. She may get up to 60, but most likely right around that 50, 55 pounds, perfectly, just slightly small. So if you're wanting a small golden retriever that's absolutely beautiful, healthy, that's what she's going to be. Now, she's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training to 12 weeks of age, which is right around the corner here, May 14th. The second training level is our most popular training program called Canine College. That's training till 16 weeks of age, and that's June 11th. Now, it is the most popular training program because one, she'll have all of her shots so you don't have to quarantine her. Secondly, she'll be able to hold the restroom twice as long. And the biggest reason is obedience. They grow the most between now and 16 weeks of age, so many times they're up to 3 times better trained at 16 weeks than they are right now. The third train level is master's program, training till 20 weeks of age. That's July 9th. And the fourth one is doggy doctorate, training till 6 months of age. That's August 19th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Harmony and Ethan. If you click on those pictures, a video plays where we summarize each of the parents. We talk about their health clearances. We talk about their personalities, their pedigrees. We're very proud of these parents. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Miss Pink in training as of right now. And so you can actually see that she's trained, see her personality. Now, if you like what you see, you're going to love her, especially as she gets older and older, and especially at Canine College because they grow like a weed. But we're going to show her off, and I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in the crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Miss Pink, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above those pictures are her prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices. So on this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily her prices. You do need to look at her page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click in the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Miss Pink of Harmony and Nathan's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.